This team, man, one week after another. It's hard stopping, jaw-dropping. Can't look away until the final play. And if you don't believe by now, you just haven't been paying attention.
Oh, man. Winning time moments. I know people may be tired of hearing winning time moments, but that's real, and it shows up.
Because this is winning time. And winning time is our time.
Our time!
Our time! Inside the 5!
What a night it's been for Giambi Brown.
That is an absolute unloading from Jeremy Chin.
Is the best contested catch receiver in the National Football League.
Washington fans have waited a long time.
He is spectacular!
So give us your all-out blitz, 4th downs, last chance, bank off the post, no time left on the clock, 1% snowball's chance in hell.
The Cardiac Commanders!
We'll take it all. Because in old DC, we find a way.
They do it again! We'll see you in Detroit!
Shout out Redzone In the Lab podcast.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's Benjamin St. Jude, DB for the Washington Commanders. I want to give a big shout out to Redzone In the Lab podcast.
My bad. Let's go all the way back. And I wasn't even looking at my comments. Now I'm looking at the comments. There you go. My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? My bad. So like we were saying, man, John Bernthal is one of my favorite actors. Walking Dead. And for him to be able to do this, it lets us know that even when you're talking about the celebrity fans, they're all like coming back. They're all starting to support again. The team, the name, the organization is being heard all over the world again. Because when you have people, when your team reaches far and near, it's like everyone is going to know about this team. So you think about celebrities, right? The fans that's abroad. You think about like all of those circles there in football comes up. The NFL comes up. They starting to wear the gear again. So you may see a video where it's not about the team at all. It's not about football. It's not, but they may have on gear. It's like, oh look, come on, Commanders gear, and the people around them see it. So the more eyes, right? Did my mic go out again? This mic giving me issues tonight, man. Can y'all hear me? Mic going no. So it's like the name, the name, man, is like it's back out there, and like the change your name, folk. We told you winning cures all that. No one is clowning Commanders anymore. People are like, oh yeah, the Commanders, like it's flowing right out. It's like it's flowing right off the tongue. It's rolling right off the tongue. Commanders, the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders this, the Washington Commanders that. It's all over. Everyone is talking about the Washington Commanders. Jersey sales, Commanders jerseys, Commanders gear. Your rookie quarterback leading jersey sales at Fanatics for pretty much the whole year. Commanders jersey. I would be so surprised if they changed the name now, because you're winning. You're in a divisional round of the playoffs under that name, Commanders. All national media is the Washington Commanders versus the Detroit Lions. All of these awards, right? Like all of these awards, Rookie of the Year, the Washington Commanders rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Coach of the Year, the Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. Executive of the Year, the Washington Commanders GM Adam Peters. Washington Commanders All-Pro Frankie Louvu. The Washington Commanders All-Pro Terry McLaurin. Like, bro, it's not going. I just cannot see it going anywhere. Because it's out there, is out there too much now. It's out there too far. And now you got the celebrities, right? I don't know, man. Teresa, how you doing, Teresa? What's up, Tim? Yeah, man. You in the building. You actually was here before me because you really can't count it until my audio is working. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. Oh, the Lions is in the building. What's up, man? Cindy, I think this is your first time commenting. I appreciate you joining. Continue to chop it up with us and join us. Those of you that's on Facebook and Twitter, if you have a YouTube channel, absolutely please subscribe on YouTube at Redzone In the Lab. If you don't have YouTube, that's fine too. Just stay right there where you are. What's up, Riri? Joseph, what's the plan on stopping the Detroit Lions run game? Let me ask you this, Joseph. What's been the plan stopping the run game all year? I'll start there. Brandon, what's good, G? Pop Jones, our fan base has been coming through for them road games lately too. I've been seeing that burgundy and gold deep, bro. Like every away game this year, the Commanders represented every single one of them. They represented tough. The Tampa Bay game just, bro. My goodness, the Tampa Bay game. A lot of you saw like the clippings and the videos and what the team posted, and you heard it on the TV. And like it was insane. It was like a home game. It kind of felt like the Falcons game. In a sense, as far as the Terry chance, the MVP chance, the defense chance. A lot of the Tampa Bay fans were saying they have never experienced anything like that before at their stadium. Now, mind you, Tampa Bay is not like a football town. You know what I'm saying? Like when Brady got there, of course, a lot of their fans was there. They packed it out, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They went on their state, they won a Super Bowl and all those things. But that's not really a football town, man. But we was representing tough. And I don't expect that to stop for Detroit either. That's right. Like I don't know, like why? But you still have them out there. You still have those out there. Hail to the Commanders. Jersey sales aside, anyone worried about the Lions stopping? Joseph. I've never felt better about a game, bro. And the more and more, this is why, like for me, I don't really give predictions and this at the beginning of the week, right? I never really do that. I like going through the process, right? The injury reports, looking at some film, tendencies, who's playing, who's not playing. Tendencies of the offense, looking at numbers, different stuff like that throughout the week. And with Tampa Bay last week, each day that went by, I got more and more confidence that we could beat them. More and more confidence that we can win that game. And that's the same with this week. Because, like, if you're just looking at the records and you're just looking at Ben Johnson and that offense, you're kind of doing it wrong. What's up, Sean? How you feeling, man? Like you're kind of doing it wrong. Because look, let me ask you this. Feel like Washington has to score in every position. Stay right there. Stay right there, Joseph. Let me get something through some of these comments. Hey, that's my mom's, bro. What you talking about? What's your mom's, Pop? She just the biggest fan as me. Oh, which one? Who's your mom? Cindy? Is Cindy your mom, Pop? Glenn, what it do? To stop their run game, we have to keep them off the field with the long drives and milk the clock. Our offense putting together drives will be key. And we're going to talk about that. Like, how do we do that? Have we been doing it? The run game has been awful. Everyone test the like button. I don't think it's working. Yeah, test that like button for me, y'all, please. Might got to email YouTube. Test it. Make sure it's working. I guess I was hoping you would give some insight about the Lions run game. It looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, Joseph. I'm not rooting for the Eagles to win, but I can't let any championship game between us will go crazy, and I would do what it takes to travel 2 hours away. My older brother. Well, look, you got somewhere to stay, right? So that takes off about, $400 to $600, Tim, right? Then you could drive 2 hours. You ain't got to pay flights. We could be like, I don't know, $200, $300, $400 with flights around, right? Food, it's your brother, so you can munch off of him. So all you got to worry about is tickets, Tim. Get there. Yes, Pop, time of possession will be key. Brandon was, yep. And we have to, I repeat, have to attack their corner with Scary Terry if they're going to play man all game. I rewatched the Lions-Bears game, and my confidence is growing. The Bears suck, though. Got to stay ahead of the change. My point exactly. Gibbs is nice. I can't front. Man, we got to play defense with our offense. Keep them off the field. That's a good point, ASAP. And what's good, bro? Like, we're going to look at some of the games, some of their run schemes with Gibbs, and even with Montgomery, because he's coming back. I don't know if it's adrenaline that's bringing him back or if he's actually healthy. Even though they are full participants in practice, we'll see how that actually looks. All right, so a lot of people, we talked about the Bears and their offense, right? A lot of people looks at their offense as being like high power, and it is, right? They're one of the top 5 teams as far as yards gained. They score, right? They're aggressive. They can run the ball. Let me see. Let me find this team. Let me see. Let's see the Lions. The Lions. We look at a little bit of the Vikings game. What other game? The Bears, you think? Buffalo, maybe. So like Marshawn needs to bounce back. Bobby is all beat up. Montgomery tripping. A knee ain't something to take lightly, but it's the playoffs, man. Like, they paid him all that money in mid-season, so they probably was like, man, if you can run a little bit, you got to come run. So like their offense can do all of those things. They can, right? No doubt about it. They can put up points really fast, right? They can beat you many ways. Offensive coordinator, he's great. He's a magician. He's elite at play calling. He can, misdirection, special, simple, exotic, boring, exciting. Like, he can give you all of that. That's who he is. He's an elite coordinator. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doubting that at all. What's up, Radar? Gibbs. What's up, Chosen One? What's up, man? Marshall to get a pick to redeem himself. Watch the Texans tape. Go off through 3 picks. But the one thing about the Texans tape, when I'm gonna go back ASAP, is they run a lot of wide nine. Which kind of frustrated Goff. We don't run that, bro. We don't run that defense, man. What's up, Key? So, like, that's who Ben Johnson is. Then you have Jahmyr Gibbs, elite running back. He can run the ball. He can catch out the backfield. He can pass protect. He can line up on the outside. He can line up and slot. He can he can run routes. The guy's everything. You got David Montgomery, who can run in between the tackles. He can catch. He can pass block. He can do all those things. So you can't really say, oh, Montgomery's in the game, they're going to run in between the tackles. No, it doesn't work like that. And then you have Amon-Ra St. Brown. His release is insane. And if he has a step on you and Goff puts it where he's going to be, he's going to pick up a big game. Because he has crazy yak yards. And Ben Johnson likes to do that, right? He likes to get his guys the football early so they can make plays, so they can move, they can run, they set up blocks, all those different types of things with the screens, the quick hitches, the slants, the mesh concepts, all of those different things. That's what they do. That's what they give you. That's what they're successful for. But then once you start to try to minimize the short stuff and prevent the yak yards, then all of a sudden you got J-Mo over the top. What's up, Brian? How you feeling? Outlaw, what's good? Speaking of running, I think we need to get Austin involved more because right now, B-Rob is really struggling. He is a problem. Gills and Montgomery stay in his parlays. And when Austin is in the game, you can see an instant spot he brings to the game when he's in. So, like, that's their offense. It's very efficient. Jared Goff is a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback. He's on time. He's accurate. He anticipates. He's great. He gets the ball out quick. That's their offense. A lot of people are afraid. You hear that. You look at our defense, blah, blah, blah. What if I told you? Okay, let me ask y'all this. How important is it for offense to score 50% on 50% or more of their drives? How important is that? How important is that? Scoring on 50% of your drives. So if you get the ball 10 times, you're scoring on 6 of them. How important is that? That's important. Okay. Anybody else? I don't know. I might be behind a little bit. Gotta be 0. Is he too shifty for that? Oh, you talking about Sanders still. Okay. Very important this week. What's up, Cuddy? Very important, even more if you're controlling the clock. All right. So I think we all can agree, right? They like 50%. Right. So like we all can agree how important that is. And I just told you all about the Detroit Lions offense. I told you all about it. From the scheme, the setup, the misdirection, the trickery, the foolery, all of the things that they do, the players, the elite players that they have, the offensive line. Like I told you about all of that. And even still, there are only 2 teams that score on more than 50% of their offensive drives. 2. The Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Two teams. So you say, oh, well, our defense. Let's look at their defense. Their defense is also poor, especially if you look at the last month or two. This is not the same defense as the beginning of the year, of course, because they had injuries. Yes, injuries is a part of the game, and they are getting healthy. So, like, that's why it's important to know not just about what you see, like, on highlights and stuff like that. Because there's a lot that there's a lot of context that needs to be applied. Yes, they have a great offense. They have great weapons. They have a great offensive coordinator. They can score quick. But guess what? We can too. Yes, they can score on our defense. But guess what? We can score on theirs too. Their defense is not better than Tampa Bay's defense. There are a lot of similarities between our teams. The only thing that's different is the star power. That's it. It's just the star power. If you want to add continuity, that's fine. They've been playing together for a few years. That's fine. They've been in this system for a few years. That's fine. That means a lot. I don't want to overlook that. They have a quarterback that's been there, done that. That matters too. But don't forget, we went through our whole depth chart. We have a lot of guys on the offense and on the defensive side of the ball that's been and played meaningful minutes in the Super Bowl. That's won Super Bowls, that's lost Super Bowls. We have that on our team. And when you're talking about the coaches, most of our coaches played in the Super Bowl, and a lot of them coached in the Super Bowl. So even with experience, it's still a wash. This game is going to be great. Yeah, both are technically scoring. Yeah, Cuddy, why not us? And that's fair. Right, ASAP? Like, the offensive line can be better. Like, right, the running back group could be better. Like, all of those things can be true. But as a whole, we score and we move the football just as much as they do. So, like, they can be great at those positions, right? They have way more talent than we do. Like, it's absolutely no doubt that they have more talent than us. But you know what? This is not a relay race. This is not a relay race. This is not a relay race. So your individual talent don't matter in a sense where it's proven that the team with less talent is still as efficient as you are on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know, man. I don't know, Henry. One thing that affects us is the D tackles. And you don't have a Vita Vea. Nah, they call that. I'm thinking, Brandon, it may look like it may be. It may be. This the worst roster we gonna have. This is the worst roster we gonna have. So, like, on defense, I think as far as defense is concerned, this is a Joe Witt game. A Joe Witt Jr. This is a Joe Witt Jr. game. We know that you don't have a whole lot of talent. Oh yeah, I played it, Key. I played it open the show. I'll play it again a little later. You talking about the one with John, right? John Brothel? Yeah, I played that earlier. This is a Joe Witt game. How can he get the guys ready? because they're going to have to be disciplined. Because one thing about Ben Johnson, he's like a magician. He's like, no. I'm not being no. I'm gonna talk about your defense. I'm talking about as a whole. See, like that's the thing. It's like, yes, you have a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball, but as a whole, uh, I like as far as we're concerned, and what hurts us the most is having those D tackles up front. First name, man, I don't know. So, like, no, I'm not being disrespectful. Just because I say they're better, I'm not saying they're like much better. I'm not saying they're greatly better. I'm just saying, they're better, especially as far as to us. Like, you have a good defense for sure. Yeah. So, like, for our defense, Ben Johnson is a musician, right? Like, the magic tricks and all that. So I said musician. Think about Motown too much. A magician, right? So, like, you could be looking at like the trick could be with this hand, and the defense so focused here that you don't see what's coming this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see what's coming this way. So, like, you have to be disciplined. I think Bobby Wagner is one of the most disciplined players in the NFL. One of the most disciplined players in the NFL. He's going to have to make sure that these guys are disciplined, especially the Johnny Newton, the Sheldon Days, the Jalen Holmes, even Sanderstrill. Like, these young guys going to have to be disciplined. I think Frankie Louvu is good, but sometimes, he can be a crash out. But he's been in the league 7 years, so he's seen a lot. But this is why it's so important, and why Bobby Wagner is going to be so important. John Allen, Deron Payne, like, we need the best game of your life. We need the best game of you guys' lives Sunday night. Deron came back out to the field with a broken thumb. Like, his thumb was completely separated. We need you guys to come and play. Be disciplined. The secondary, Jeremy Chin. This is your 5th year in the league. I need you to be disciplined. I need you to make sure Quan is good. Marshawn Lattimore. A lot of time we talk about the physical of him and his ability to cover, but the mental part of the game, he's absolutely elite at. So it's going to matter. Like, he's going to matter in that secondary. When Ben Johnson do all these crosses and these pick plays and these mesh concepts, they're going to have to talk. They're going to have to communicate. Sanderstrill is a dog, but he's still young. He's still a rookie. But he's very smart. Sanderstrill is very smart. I'm not too concerned with him, to be honest. I'm more concerned with Quan than I am with Sanderstrill. I mean, Igbo been in the league for a few years, but it's going to be very important for them to communicate and be disciplined if we want to stop them. And someone asked earlier, yeah, man, check if that like button works. Been sticky lady. You on your solo stuff like Pops. Scoring every possession is a must, and pray for turnovers and stops. There will be some guys who become household names. Yes. Everybody's going to be watching. High pressure game, playoffs, Lions, Commanders. Going to remind people of Lions, Redskins from the early 90s. Like, this is football. This is football. Somebody that outside of us that's on here now, we know our team, but somebody on our team, somebody that lives in Mexico or something, gonna know after Saturday night. Somebody that lives on the West Coast that saw like one or two of our games or haven't seen the game, they gonna know who this person is. It's big, man. It's playoffs. Playoffs get you paid. Playoffs get you paid. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying magic tricks as in gimmicky. Like, best offense in the league. I ain't saying it like that. Because they, like I said earlier, they can run. They can do all those things. Jameer and Montgomery can do all those things. But who cares? But to put a Band-Aid on it. We gotta mix it up. Fat Steel, what's up, man? Things might be your first time commenting. I absolutely appreciate you, man. Deion made you some money last game. Right? So like the defense, we're gonna have to be disciplined. I don't think anyone gonna follow anyone. I just don't think that's gonna be the case. Amon-Ra plays a lot in the slot. Igbo will be there. Sanders on the outside. I don't think so. Right? Like, there's no AJ Brown, there's no Mike Evans, anyone with that type of build. So I don't think Marshawn is going to follow anyone. I don't think it's going to look like how it kind of looked in the fourth quarter of the Tampa Bay game. They playing on one side, maybe switching sides every now and then. I think they'll probably switch it up. But, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm excited. I'm excited about our defense, man. Like I've been saying all year, well, not all year, after the Pittsburgh game, when I realized that this defense is kind of going to be who they are, up and down, going to let you down, going give you a smile. Give me 2 stops in the first half, 3 stops in the second half. That's all I need. That's enough. Give me 2 stops in the first half, 3 in the second half, and I trust my offense to do the rest. What's up, Alex? How you doing, Ebony? I'm excited for this game. Me too, Ebony. And those of you that's on Facebook and X, you look at the profile. If you have a YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. But yeah, man, like I think we're all excited, man. We're gonna box blue hair out. That's needs to shut down half of the field if he can. I don't know if it's yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Man, shoot. I mean, Mikey can't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You never know, man. But Chen is going to have to be disciplined. Might have to follow Amon-Ra. I think he's the biggest personal challenge all season. Yeah, man. So like, we're gonna look at some of their offensive plays about their defense. Look at a few games. Let me know what y'all think. And then tomorrow, we're gonna look at on the other side and talk about our offense against their defense. Hey, Miss Janet, how are you? Any turnover worthy plays by the line, so we have to make the play. Man, we absolutely got to get turnovers on defense. We got to get stops and turnovers, man. That's why I say I need 2 in the first, 3 in the second. Give me a turnover, especially if they're giving it to you. I wonder how Witt is going to, with Marshawn out there, if he's going to send a blitz a little more. Because something we really haven't been doing a lot is blitzing defensive backs. I wonder if he tries that some. I don't know. He may. All right. Yeah, we ain't really had no turnovers all season, really. This is against the Vikings. Hold up. Hey Sherry, how you doing? See, look at that. Amon-Ra coming in motion like the Vikings is in the zone. They got 8 people in the box. I don't know who this. This is a receiver, I think. I think this is Amon-Ra. Who's the third receiver, Henry? You still there? Hold on, I know who it is. Hold up. Yeah, Tim Patrick. That's his name. Tim Patrick. So they got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 7 people across the line of scrimmage. This is a filler. This is Ben Johnson filling out the defense. Whatever you see on the first couple drives from Ben Johnson, you're probably not going to see it for the rest of the game. I do like how the Bills use the running backs in the pass game. That's not Jahmyr Gibbs. That is who is that? Is that Jahmyr Gibbs? I don't think that's him. Is that him? Yeah, right. I saw you saw that earlier. I need to look at that. I need to look at that to see what it looks like. Yeah, the linebacker didn't play this game. This is a trips left, tight end right. They run out of everything, man. They run out of everything. They kind of spreading the Vikings out. I mean, you really don't count him in a box. I mean, he has a flat, so you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box because they spraying you out. Look at the push. So like we gotta, man. Our D line be getting pushed back lately, man. We have to show some type of resistance. We have to show some type of resistance. You see, look at these combos. Look at these combo blocks to the linebackers. Like we have to hold. We have to. Look at this. You got a combo here and a combo there. Let's back it up. Both of these guys, you got double team combo here, combo here. And what they're doing is they comboing and releasing to the linebackers. See? Combo, release, combo, release. That was a good play by the Vikings D line. I mean, they still got like 4 yards, but we can't let them bully us, man. Look at this. They got quads. They spread them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the box. Hat on hat. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they have numbers. They have numbers here. I don't know if we want to do that, man. Like, because this is a tight end and this is a DB. I don't know, man. Let's see what this play looks like. That's a great play. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Who is this guy? Because that's a great play. Ain't that Spinazel? Oh, no. Oh, who Henry, who is this? Who is this guy? What in the world? So this is a block down. This a crackdown, and this is a pull to the edge, and they want to try to get Jameer off of the tackle. Who in the world? If they combo paying out like that, they should be slingshot launch for Louisville and Wags. They just have to tackle. But I'm just so concerned about Wagner on trap plays, man. Jonathan Greenyard. My goodness. Let's keep our eyes on him because I don't know what that was. My goodness. I'm sure they probably came back to this play because just if he doesn't do whatever it was he done on that, he gets this. Look at all this space out here, bro. And that's all because we're so light in the box. Look at that. What in the world? Let's keep an eye on that left guard. My goodness. I don't know what that was. Great tackle. Great tackle. And Brian, the Vikings got a pretty good defense, man. They got a really good defense. Really good defense. All right, they kind of tight on this play. Like they got trips. It looks like 12 personnel. They got trips out here. They got 2 tight ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 1, 2, 8. Probably like 7 in the box. You got these 2 corners. So you kind of got like 6 on the box. Man, they have a lot of numbers. They're winning the numbers game. Oh, this is a handoff pitch. It's not really. It's not a handoff, and it's not really like a pitch. It's kind of like a handoff pitch. There's the motion. It's a short pitch. Some good blocking, man. Wait a minute. Is that the tight end that pulled? Wait a second. Watch this guy right here. They bring a tight end in motion and they pull one back. Oh my goodness. He ain't really blocked nobody, but everyone else got a hat on the hat. My goodness, that was a great play call. They motion the tight end and then they pulled the other one. Actually, they motioned him twice. Yeah, see who's 51? Like this, if Wagner has to hit this harder than that. You see how he's kind of dancing? That's why he missed the tackle. He has to hit that harder, man. So what y'all think, man? A lot of communication. A lot of communication. All he did really is just flip it. They run tight. They spread you out. Ooh, yeah, that's good defense. Some good defense. I'm watching this guy right here. I don't know, man. Who Grenard? Like, I don't know. He looks a little susceptible. And they also got a rookie center starting this week. So I don't know, man. That's all Jahmyr Gibbs breaking that. I don't know, man. It's about to be problem for already bad run defense. If we can limit big plays. And look, Cuddy, like we only allow, in a sense, one, what they call big plays plus 40, one all year. So let's stick to that. Oh my goodness. Oof. Yeah, let's look at this one again. Let's look at this one again. And I think okay, this is their second possession. We got lead blocker. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, look at this wall. This is like a kick return. Look at this. Look at this. Look up here. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, then a missed tackle. I'm confident in Quan though, man. Like, I'm confident Quan ain't gonna be missing tackles. Look at this. Got the pull on the linebacker. Jameer, the vision, elite vision, the cutback. Look, got his wide receiver coming up here to get a block. Look, bad angle from the safety. Oh, yeah. We can't allow that to happen, people. Can't allow that to happen, people. But I don't know how healthy Joseph is. I mean, how healthy Montgomery is. I don't know if it's adrenaline or what, but we'll find out. Man, he is not playing, bro. Yeah, for sure. See, Witt will need to be creative, make sure that his guys are dialed in. Yeah, man, they got it. They got to be dialed in. Wagner got to be dialed in. Why? Like, Wagner is great, man. Pre-snap stuff, he's great. I need him. I need him at that elite all-pro level. What that mean? Nerf the string? What you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's not on YouTube no more. What y'all mean? YouTube spikes the ball. What does that mean? Look at this guy, man. Like, bro, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Watch how he just keep bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. 1, 2, 3. Look, bro. Yes, we do need one of those, man. But until then, we got what we got. They like bringing Laporta back at fullback. They run a lot of routes for him out of this spot too, man. They run a lot. So what y'all think, man? Can't go through all of it today. What other game y'all want me to look at real quick with some offense from Gibbs? Okay, he said the stream messed up on YouTube. Let me see. Let me see. That was let me go back. policy violations. I don't know what YouTube talking about. We'll figure it out later. Look at the speed, man. Look at the speed. That's insane, man. Yeah, man. So what y'all think, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? I think it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for sure. See if I can figure out what happened. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident, man. I'm pretty confident. I think so too, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's either gonna be a shootout or it's gonna be surprisingly like a defensive game. I think anything for either team that's like plus territory, I think it's gonna be like if it's not like a 40, if it's not like less than maybe 40 yard field goal, I think we're not punting. Especially if it's plus territory. I think we're going for it. I think we're gonna go for it. I think both sides is gonna go for it, to be honest. So I can't wait, man. So we're gonna be back tomorrow, folks. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna look at their defense. We're gonna look at some of our offense. We may even go back on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon before the game. Maybe do like a little pre-show or whatever. So that's absolutely tap back in on tomorrow. I appreciate all of you for coming through. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love.